Welcome to The History, where we explore one of the most significant events in the struggle against colonialism in Africa, the War of the Golden Stool. At the forefront of this epic tale stands a figure of unmatched bravery and leadership, Yaa Asante, the queen mother of the Ejisu in the Ashanti Empire. A fearless leader, she became the embodiment of the Ashanti's unyielding spirit in their fight to protect their heritage and sovereignty. The War of the Golden Stool, also known as the Yaa Asante War, was not just a battle over a symbol, but a profound expression of nationalism and anti-colonial sentiment. It was a war that underscored the Ashanti's people's deep-rooted connection to their culture, their land, and their unwavering resolve to resist the forces of British imperialism. As we delve into this remarkable chapter of history, we'll explore how the War of the Golden Stool exemplifies the rise of nationalism and anti-colonial sentiment in the Ashanti region, challenging the expanding tide of British colonialism and leaving a lasting legacy in the annals of African resistance movements. The Ashanti Empire, a beacon of power and culture in West Africa, was renowned for its wealth, sophisticated governance, and formidable military. Central to its identity was the Golden Stool, not merely a regal throne, but revered as a symbol embodying the soul of the Ashanti nation. Meanwhile, the 19th century saw the scramble for Africa, a period marked by European powers carving up the continent for its resources. The British, with their eyes on the abundant resources and strategic position, established their presence in the Gold Coast, present-day Ghana. This era was characterized by a wave of European imperialism sweeping across Africa, driven by economic interests. The War of the Golden Stool was started by the British. In 1900, Sir Frederick Hodgson, the British governor, demanded the surrender of the Golden Stool. This demand was not merely a political move, it was with deep respect to the Ashanti's traditions and a blatant undermining of the Stool's significance. This act was perceived as an ultimate insult and direct challenge to Ashanti's sovereignty. But Yaa Asante, who stood up to lead her people, her impassioned call to arms and her unwavering determination ignited the Ashanti spirit. She rallied the chiefs and the people, declaring that Ashanti would not allow their soul, embodied in the Golden Stool, to be taken away. Her leadership was a pivotal moment, transforming despair into resolve to stand against colonial subjugation. The War of the Golden Stool, fought in 1900, was a testament to Ashanti's military acumen and their unwavering spirit. The Ashanti employed guerrilla tactics, leveraging their knowledge and their terrain to engage the British forces. Key battles took place, marked by Ashanti's fierce resistance and British relentless pursuit of control. The war was characterized by both traditional warfare methods and strategic use of fortifications by the Ashantis, including the famous siege of the British fort at Kumasi. The war was more than a military campaign. It was a crucible of Ashanti nationalism. The conflict unified various Ashanti factions, previously divided by internal disputes, under a common cause. This unity was not just against a foreign invader, but an affirmation of their collective identity and heritage. The war galvanized the Ashanti people, fostering a sense of national consciousness and a collective resolve to protect their traditions and sovereignty. The War of the Golden Stool, while a formidable display of resistance, ultimately resulted in the suppression of the rebellion by the better-armed British forces. The aftermath was a turning point for the Ashanti Empire. Key Ashanti leaders, including the indomitable Yaa Asante, were exiled, marking the end of an era. The exile of these leaders symbolized the physical and symbolic displacement of Ashanti authority, leaving a profound impact on the people. Despite the outcome of the War of the Golden Stool, it had a profound long-term impact on Africa. It became a symbol of resistance, inspiring future generations in Ghana and across Africa. The bravery of Yaa Asante and Ashanti people in standing against colonial powers resonated in the hearts of those fighting for independence. This war sowed the seeds of nationalism that would eventually lead to Ghana's independence in 1957 and echoed in the broader African movement against colonial rule. And with that, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.